Welcome to Tuberchat. If you are on your way towards 1,000, 2,000, or even 10,000 subscribers, then you've come to the right place. We're going to introduce you to some of the most influential content creators that can help to get your channel moving beyond your first 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. The very first channel that we're looking at today is somebody who has been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter to Tuberchat for quite some time. Lonnie Songs and Other Things is actually celebrating 2 years on YouTube today. That's just a coincidence. They happen to be live right this second, and with 834 subscribers, we'd love to push them a little bit farther towards the 900 we know they're thinking about. When you get to this channel, you'll find all three types of content, including shorts, videos, and live streams. And the live streams can include just about anything. Often, Lonnie will be either singing or keeping up with the chat and talking about whatever comes up. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to Lonnie Songs and Other Things. We feature a different channel on Tuberchat every single day based on generosity that I have seen within our community and out in the YouTube streets. We do that across all of our social networks, including Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, and on the thumbnails of our videos, as you have seen. We do that so that you have the opportunity to meet over 300 loyal and dedicated supporters even when we're not live streaming. So thank you everybody for coming in early. I have got a few names on our wheel already. Caden Vlogs is a member, as well as Kristen Welton, who's a member and a moderator. That is my love, of course. She's here with us and has a premiere for us to watch in 2.5 hours after Tuberchat. Makeup Mom and Son actually celebrated a birthday stream last night. So if you didn't get a chance to hang out with her, I hope you'll go back and consider giving her some birthday blessings on that replay. She's here as a moderator and a gold member, so we see her channel every single day in the slides that run at the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream, as well as her link will be dropped by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so. Weave's World was here last night, but came in just at the last moment before we were finishing the stream. They were literally the last channel in the door. So I'm going to put them on the wheel right away today. Weave's World is also an advocate for helping others grow, so you'll meet more friends and family members when you're over there. Michael's Adventures is one of the most supportive creators that I've met on all of YouTube. He lives wholeheartedly by the idea of giving much more than he expects to receive, and the help that he has given to other creators over the last couple of years that I've seen has been overwhelming. So unfortunately he can't be with us today just due to a work schedule, but he always makes sure that I remember to let everybody know that he wishes he was here. Weave's World, thank you so much for that super chat. As a matter of fact, for that reason, we're going to make your channel the very first one that we look up before we start spinning the wheel. Again, Hilda DC is part of our moderator squad. She's on the wheel, and Scratching PPA is another overwhelmingly supportive creator who seems to be everywhere all the time, absolutely doing as much as he possibly can for everybody. We're lucky to have him and Hilda as dedicated and beloved moderators. They are both on our wheel. We're going to get to some more introductions in a quick second. I'm going to have to get you to pardon me. I usually don't do this, but we're going to go just for 3 minutes. We're going to come right back, and then we'll get to Weave's World and start spinning the wheel. Oh, yes. Stop it. Stop. Everything's fine. I'm talking to my green screen. All right, pardon me for that. That must be one of the funniest bloopers in the history of Tuberchat. For those of you who noticed, when I stepped away, I knocked the green screen over. As you can see, when I move my chair like this, it wants to tip it. It's a portable green screen. I love this thing. I did a review of it on my personal channel if you want to check that out. It is a tank, even though it fell right over. It's still absolutely fine, and as you know, it's been used over 446 times. But I find that when inanimate objects are falling and smashing and doing things you don't want them to do, if you talk to them and tell them to stop doing what they're doing, it often helps, as it did in this case. So hopefully everybody found that entertaining. Klastic TV, it's good to see you in the house. I'm going to get you onto the wheel right away. And we'll do some more introductions. So thank you everybody for bearing with me. And Lonnie Songs and Other Things, again, is our featured channel for today. We're going to get to Weave's World because they did drop a super chat on us. You'll have to pardon me. It is so unbelievably hot. There's nothing we can do. It's supposed to be like the equivalent of 100 degrees the way that it feels right now. We do have like the smallest bit of air conditioning, but we're limited as to what we can do here. So you're going to have to bear with me while I dab a little bit here and there. Divine Wisdom, it's good to see you in the house. Alan's Awesome Keto World, it's good to have you back. Baron, it's always good to see you. Bella Uncinetto, good to have you here as well. Carlene Geisha and Carps Homestead are both with us. KCT For Real is here for the second time, so it's great to have you back. Lenny the Lawyer Live, my dear friend, thank you for coming in. Native VR Designs, it's good to see you here. VR Josie originally came to us through Instagram, and it's great to have you back in the chat. They've made frequent appearances here in Tuberchat. Native VR Designs is in the house also. Not sure if I said hello. I'd rather make the mistake of doing it twice than not doing it. And forgive me if I've missed anybody in the chat. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everyone. So Weave's World is coming up right now. This creator has been with us a few times already, and they are an advocate for helping others grow their channels as well. Weave's World is fairly new to Tuberchat, but yesterday they came in as the very last channel when we were just about to finish the stream and head over to Makeup Mom and Son for her birthday stream last night. So we've got Weave's World up here right now. That is so that we can get to know this channel a little bit better and see what they've got going on. Devil Dog, good to see you in the house. They just actually got a green screen. And then hopefully you're enjoying that also. Alright, hopefully everybody's doing alright in the chat. If you've mentioned something that you meant for me to see, like a question or a comment, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up, or at mention Tuberchat Connect and Grow. That should help me see it a little bit easier. I'll keep my eyes open and hopefully catch it the next time around. When we look at Weave's World, this is a channel we're still getting to know because they're fairly new to Tuberchat. They've just been here a few times now. What I'm going to do is take one of their latest videos and I'm going to add that into my catch-up list. That will give me a chance to catch up with this channel, get to watch a little more content. It looks like a shout-out video for Tori's Brain Games there, which is really cool. And then this is another shout-out as well. I don't recognize the avatar, but that's okay. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to Weave's World. And we'll catch up with this channel and get to know the content they intend on bringing us as they've reset and restarted their content. And then Lenny the Lawyer Live is just asking, can I put a link in my YouTube videos to my website or any other location? Have people send me their email address? You absolutely can. One of the things I really enjoy doing is I buy way too many domain names, but I do have like several. So for instance, you go to tuberchat.com, you're going to find our email list right there. That's all that's there is a sign-up form for the email list. And I don't send a lot of emails. It's just meant to build up in the future if we wanted to. We've got, I think, 300 people on there now or something like that. But I use MailChimp. MailChimp is a free service. They have paid tiers and this and that, but you can literally send emails to 2,000 people several times a month for free. So you don't have to pay for it until you're actually using it and starting to maybe profit from the idea of what you're going to do with those emails as an idea. But it's incredible for setting up a very simple email sign-up form. And that would be a suggestion that I would have. But you can put links to almost anything that you want. If you wanted to have a look, you could look at the YouTube terms of service and community guidelines just to make sure you're not putting links of any violation. But it's, you know, very rare that I think anybody would do that. I have affiliate links and website links and all kinds of other stuff there. You could put your email address right there. It's not necessarily advisable because you could find a lot of spam when your email address is public. So that's why YouTube allows us to hide it behind a CAPTCHA type system. And then it's advisable to always use a different email address for people to contact you than the one that you log into your YouTube channel or any other social networks with. But that's just an extra bit of tip. Chris and Larry Homestead and Annabelle TV are both here. And they both happen to be members. So I'm just going to get them on the wheel right away. I moved the times around for the streams this weekend. I had something come up somewhat last minute, so I had to move this one early, and then tomorrow's will be quite late. But you can hit our front page and get notified of those if you'd like to. Traveling Merton and Sue, good to see you back. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody in the chat. I think we have a brand new channel. Matthew Mosley, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. Baron, if you have any questions, you can go ahead and ask, and then just drop 3 thumbs up with it if you want to, or if you're on a computer, mention Tuberchat Connect and Grow, and I should be able to see it. And then yes, Scratching PPA, thank you for catching that. I'm already falling behind here. Lenny the Lawyer Live dropped a super chat and should be the next channel up, but I did spin the wheel, so I put Scratching PPA up, and then Lenny the Lawyer Live will be the next channel that we look at because of that super chat, and then we'll get back to spinning the wheel. And then Mrs. VSNC09 is here as well. I'm going to look forward to looking at her channel. I got to see what she's got set up. Tomorrow, I believe, is her birthday, right? His Word, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. The Hillbilly Chicken Ranch is here, and we're starting to pick up now. Today's a little bit weird because when you move the time of a live stream or a premiere, I find that that is one of the reasons why 30-minute notifications don't seem to go out the way we wish that they would. And then as well, today we see that it's a bit of a slower start for the stream than usual, but now starting to pick up now that we're live. So it's interesting, right? Does anyone work with the all-in-one program Kajabi? I'm going to write that down. I don't think I know that program. And this avoids the duct tape, the ClickFunnels, and WordPress. How important are using tags? Tags, we hear different things. YouTube wants to tell us that the tags don't matter, but we've done some experimentation. I insist that they work and help, and that's just through my own experience, right? But a dear friend of ours, Mo6510 Models, who now I believe has passed 13,000 subscribers, did some experimenting where, if I understand what he did right, if I remember right, what he did was take a number or a set of characters that's complete nonsense and doesn't mean anything, and put it in the tags part of the video, then went to search for that term a few days later and it came up. So that gives you an idea. YouTube tells us that tags are most useful when we're misspelling things, but I say fill them all out. Anything that YouTube gives us as a tool to help, you want to maximize, in my opinion. Hashtags are very important as well. Never more than 14. 15 really, but I say 14. How do you link your channel, Baron? I'm not sure exactly what you mean, but you can literally just take this address when you're on your own channel out of the address bar on any browser, or if you're on a phone, you'll see 3 dots next to a video. You can start navigating around. Once you get to the channel, you can use your standard share features on Android or iOS to be able to copy the link to the channel, and then you can put that into descriptions or anywhere else that you want to. Weehoo Robin, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. I know you've been here a moment, but it's great to have you here. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators that will come through the chat today. And you will be welcome to connect with anybody that you'd like to. Everybody will be happy to do that. And if you follow the instructions, you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Painting with Squirrels, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. When we talk about the idea of tags, one of the most important things is to try to plan your videos before you film them. That way you can start saying things in the video. Some of us forget sometimes, but YouTube actually listens to what we say in the videos and then uses that as closed captions, for instance, so you know that they're in the system. If you can use targeted keywords or phrases in your tags, titles, description, you have a better chance of your channel coming up for those tags if they've been said in the video as well, if that makes any sense. So very important. Oh, does anyone with multiple channels ever do a search on one channel and find all of their channels? Maybe we can try that. Maybe we'll try that after. We'll see what happens with Lenny the Lawyer Live first, but I'll try it with another creator that's got a lot of subscribers. I actually run a few channels for one creator who's got almost 60,000 on one channel and over 3,000 on all the others. So we'll see. They should be nice and well set in the YouTube algorithm. She Stole My Thunder. Thank you for another generous super chat. I really do appreciate that. I don't know why your super chat did not count towards our stream boss. These things from Streamlabs and stuff like that don't always necessarily work 100%. So you have to keep that in mind, especially when making promises to people. Memberships come to mind when we think about that. Facing Reality, good to see you in the house. Again, hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. Painting with Squirrels is here. Causes Wasting Money has come in. And thank you so much, Chris and Larry Homestead, for that highlighted milestone message. You'll notice that that actually took over the Stream Boss position there. And all Super Chats and memberships should knock a little bit of life off of the Stream Boss. It's never perfect, but Chris and Larry Homestead will get a little bit of extra exposure for a while, as you can see. Baron, we don't, here in Tuberchat, we don't do any link drops. So that won't work here. We do have I've got a separate music channel where you can do that if you give a command to Nightbot and it's clearly spelled out, but we don't do that here. It won't work ever. There's no linking channels here in Tuberchat. Crescent Dark Designs, good to see you in the house from Toronto. Thank you for coming in, and hopefully I haven't missed anybody. And if you've mentioned something that you meant for me to see, like a question or a comment, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up or at mention Tuberchat Connect and Grow. That should help me see it a little bit easier. I'll keep my eyes open and hopefully catch it the next time around. Philip Lemon, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Thank you, everybody, because I know I moved the time around today, so I appreciate everybody being here. Lenny the Lawyer Live will be up next, followed by She Stole My Thunder. Because of their super chats, and then we'll get back to spinning the wheel. Right now we're looking at one of the most supportive creators that I have met in my 5 years on YouTube. This is Scratching PPA. He is literally somebody who seems to be everywhere all the time. And what I mean by that is when I'm out bouncing in between premieres and live streams, it seems he's everywhere that I end up, and many, many, many more places. He is built up an incredible reputation as a very generous supporter, living wholeheartedly by the idea of giving much more than he expects to receive. He's been a dear friend for a long time, and I see that in him, not just here on YouTube, but outside as well. Wandering Crafter Few, good to see you in the house, and Jeffrey and Gosa, good to have you here also. Thank you for coming in. And then Chris and Larry Homestead is working on getting some orders out, getting farm orders out. They do a lot over there at their place. They actually do a lot of creation of merchandise and things. I have to learn more about exactly what they do and offer, but they do have a lot of things like mug presses that can do things like this, and then t-shirts and other printable items as well. So Scratching PPA does a interactive series of videos on his channel that allow you to vote on the content of next week's video if you follow him on Instagram, Twitter, and or Facebook, which is really cool. It sets his series apart, makes it unique, and a lot of fun to be a part of. He premieres every Tuesday at 12:15 Eastern. There are literally some of us who make sure that each other makes it into his premieres. We have alarms on our phones, and we actually message each other. And then Baron, the best way is just to have people search for Baron. If people are having trouble finding your channel, then you can take whatever your most popular video is, or one of your most popular videos, and see if there's a unique keyword in there. So for instance, if you were somebody who played Grand Theft Auto, you could say Baron Grand Theft Auto, and likely your channel would come up a little bit easier then. Because your name is so short and somewhat of a popular word, you might struggle with the search results for a little while. I find that most channels hit #1 in the search results most of the time by the time they hit 1,000 subscribers. So Scratching PPA is working on 1,300 subscribers right now and is officially monetized. I'm just going to set my notification for this Tuesday's premiere, and hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with him. All of our moderators have channels of their own. They all do different things, and they will allow and encourage everybody to connect with more people while they run premieres and live streams. So you'll likely meet more friends and family members when you get there. Thank you, Lenny the Lawyer Live. Yes, if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for this live stream, I hope you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. And if you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. So when I put Lenny the Lawyer Live, I don't see the other channels yet, but that just could be because you're still growing, you know what I mean? And the other thing too is what I would do is put if you have multiple channels, you want to put all the channel names into the tags of every other channel if you want them cross-promoted. If somebody types in Tuberchat music, they're going to get to our music channel, right? Because I'm trying to think about what people might actually be searching for, but that can help. Even simply putting the channel name in the tags might help. And in your descriptions, you can also say, like, check out our other channels, put links to them all in the titles, and that might help with the search results also. Lenny the Lawyer Live has 145 subscribers. This creator seeks to bring us legal information on several different channels. 3 for now, possibly even a 4th. There's a difference between legal advice and legal information. Legal advice apparently is when you are in the presence of a lawyer in some way, shape, or form, and they'll be able to help you with that when you're speaking to them. But legal information is very valuable because I believe that everybody in their lifetime is going to need some. Absolutely. I really believe almost every single person will need some form of legal information, if not advice, at some point during the course of your life. So Lenny the Lawyer Live can help us with that. He's building a catalog of content that can help us understand a lot of different things. Oh, pardon me while I stop everything I'm doing to deal with one simple thing here, and you forgive my sarcasm. The Foundation, good to see you in the house as well. And then Matthew Mosley, thank you very much. Hopefully we'll see you again. Lenny the Lawyer Live has a couple of other channels. Let me just show those to you. Boyer Coffee Enterprises. is a popular one that we see here in Tuberchat, who was in here with that account yesterday. And here is an example of some more legal information that we're going to have. And then one more channel, My Smart Jewish Lawyer, also belongs to Lenny the Lawyer Live, and he'll be seeking to bring us some more legal information on this channel as well. So hopefully everybody will support this creator. As you can see, he is a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter, and has been for a long time. She Stole My Thunder is going to come up next. Thank you one more time, Lenny the Lawyer Live, for your super chats. I really do appreciate that. He's done that several times. And then as well, I almost missed one here. Overton, Son of a King, thank you for coming in. Thank you for your super chat as well. They've done that before. I'm going to get your channel up right after She Stole My Thunder for that reason, and then we'll get back to spinning the wheel. Carlene Geisha, I hope I welcomed you. And forgive me for anybody that I've missed. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. And then Lenny the Lawyer Live, mention happened when you logged into one channel and did a search in YouTube. Oh, and not to mention, yes, search results should be different for almost every channel that you're logged into. Some of what goes on in the algorithm has the YouTube search results based on location as well. So they're constantly trying to predict and make a best guess as to what you're looking for. So usually when you search for something, if you type in music, if you're somebody who's exclusively English, you probably won't find Russian, Chinese, or Spanish music right away, if that makes sense, right? Most of what you'll find will be English because YouTube's trying to guess, and then you might see local results even before more popular results, if that makes sense. If you're looking for pizza, YouTube might show you videos about pizza in a city near you as opposed to the best pizza places that are 2,000 miles away, if that makes sense as well. Corner Clubhouse Cobalt 66, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And yeah, Baron, this channel is dedicated for people who want to support others. So here in Tuberchat, we are not necessarily worried about our own channels, our own subscribers, our own videos. The idea is generosity and supporting other people's channels to help them grow, knowing that that generosity will turn into people returning those favors for us. But it's not for everybody. Tuberchat, you know, there's 50 million channels on YouTube. There are 49 million of them that are probably a lot more entertaining than what we have here. But this is a utility channel. This is made for us to work on our channels, meet more creators, and build friendships. So it's very different from a lot of other stuff. Little Ridge Farm, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And She Stole My Thunder is up here right now. This channel was recently featured. You can see some generosity in this creator as soon as I pull their channel up, because they've got a lot of other featured channels on their front page. When you feature channels on your front page like this, you're saying to the YouTube algorithm and to your audience that these channels are worthy of being featured by you. And then when some of those channels hopefully feature you in return, they're saying to their audience in the YouTube algorithm that your channel is worthy of being featured by them. So you can imagine the impact that that has both on your audiences and on the YouTube algorithm when your channel is featured on so many other creators' front pages. I recommend it for anybody that's willing to do it. It's a great way to trade favors and get a friendship started with another creator. And if you have featured Tuberchat on your front page, just please make sure that I know so I can return the favor, because I absolutely do that. I'm going to take one of the latest videos from She Stole My Thunder. I'm going to put this into my catch-up list, and we'll see that this creator brings us all three types of content with shorts, videos, and live streams, and is working on 1,300 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards that milestone. And She Stole My Thunder, thank you so much for that super chat again. I really do appreciate that extra generosity, and for that reason we looked at that channel right away. Thank you again, Lenny the Lawyer Live, for your super chats as well. I didn't mean to spin the wheel, I'm being silly here. Overton, Son of a King, dropped a super chat on us as well. We're going to look at that channel, and then we will get back to spinning the wheel the way we always do. And that's a little bit of a coincidence that their channel actually got picked, but that's all right. Overton, Son of a King, is somebody we're still getting to know, fairly new to Tuberchat. They've only been here a couple of different times. Digging for Health, good to see you here. And then when we look at Overton Son of a King, we see that they've crossed 200 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 300 that they're thinking about. We see that they're bringing us all 3 types of content as well, with shorts, videos, and live streams. And then Baron is going to do a collaboration, which is going to be really, really cool. I'm going to take one of your latest videos here. I'm going to take your presentation video and I'm going to add this into my catch-up list. That will help me to get to know your content a little bit better. One of the things we do here in Tuberchat, because we put the channels on the screen, it gives me a chance to get to know the channels over time. As months and weeks pass, or weeks and months pass, I get to watch content and get to know the content of the channel a little bit better. And if you want to connect on the outside social networks, I love getting to know creators behind channels as well. It helps me improve the stories that I tell when I'm trying to promote your channel here. Anybody can hook up with me on this other social networks anytime. I'm on Instagram all the time, Facebook most of the time, and Twitter some of the time. I love talking YouTube. It doesn't have to be questions. It can be if there is something you think I can help with. We're going to look at Hilda DC in a quick second. She is part of our moderator squad. Overton Son of a King, thank you so much for the super chat. I really do appreciate that. And then if anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. And if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. And I'm prospecting. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And pardon me. It's going to be time for me to add some names onto our wheel from our chat list shortly, but let's spin right now. Winners happen. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Sorry, I did say I was going to look at Hilda DC. I'm looking at 2 things at the same time here, and apparently I can't do it well today. Caden Vlogs will be up next, but right now we're looking at one of our beloved and dedicated moderators. This is Hilda DC. She is a very much loved and well-respected creator. She is one of the most positive and encouraging creators that I've met in my 5 years on YouTube. We are lucky to have her here as a beloved and dedicated moderator. She's been with us for a long time. She's a dear friend, has been for a while, and she is, all of our moderators are dear friends of each other. They all have channels of their own, and they all do different things, but they will all allow you to meet more creators while you're in their premieres and live streams. Hilda DC, as well, in her content, has a lot of positive affirmations that will be flowing through the content in its entirety, and that can be in videos or live streams, sometimes from the creator herself, and then sometimes in special effects on the screen. She even gets the robots involved to help with that as well. Hilda DC posts almost every single day, and those can be anything from shorts to videos to live streams. The bulk of what you're going to find on this channel are mukbang style challenges and product reviews. Those can be premieres or live streams, and she often has other panelists join her. She is a generous creator who hops in on other people's StreamYard panels, like for instance last night when Makeup Mom and Son was doing her birthday stream. Hilda DC hopped in on her panel with her as well. I joined for a quick second, and or a quick moment, and it's always fun being there. Corinne's Life was also on that stream. I'm not sure about anybody else because we were on at the same time, but we luckily were able to go over and right after. Silent Silver, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to Hilda DC. She's getting close to 1,900 subscribers. We'd love to push her a little bit farther towards that milestone right now, and you see that she is fully monetized with lots of ways to support her, including super chats and memberships when we get there. Caden Vlogs is coming up right now. This creator's been doing a lot of live streaming lately. I missed the last one. I'm just going to have a quick look here. I ran this but did not actually see it. But I'll be looking forward to the next one. I'm hoping I can catch Caden Vlogs on one of these soon. You can see that they're doing a lot of variety on their channel. And when we talk about their About page, they talk about vlogs, shorts, tech reviews, as well as a little bit of just lifestyle content. They're family friendly, striving to be the best that they can. And hopefully everybody will enjoy the variety that you find on this channel when you get there. And Caden Vlogs is here with us frequently in Tuberchat, but they also happen to be a member, so we had put them on the wheel right away. And if anybody has the ability to share this stream right now, whether it's on a community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or on any other social network, I'll appreciate that greatly. It helps get a couple more people into Tuberchat right now and could see this stream pushed out a little bit farther, both today and in the coming days and possibly even weeks ahead as a replay because of the engagement signals sent into the YouTube algorithm. Winners happen. I think I said hello a few moments ago, but it's great to have you here. Drunken Chef Barbecue, good to have you in the house. I'd rather make the mistake of doing something twice than not doing it, right? And hopefully I haven't missed anybody coming in. Runneth Over Garden and Life is here. I'm going to get them on the wheel because they happen to be a member. I think I just shared a video for them yesterday or today. I do all my community posts in advance, right? Sometimes days in advance. We share for others about 5 times a day. One of the things that I can tell you is it's, first of all, the #1 thing that I'm thanked for on YouTube, so that shows you how much sharing on the community tab gets noticed. But I have seen magical things happen just from community posts. Baron, I know you've been here a couple of times now, so I know that you understand how it works here with the wheel and the screen. I have a robot in the background that's keeping track of how active everybody is, how much they're conversating with other channels and supporting other people, and then channels get put on the wheel in order based on that, much more than the time that you're here. And when we get down to about 5 or 6 names on the wheel, I will add some names. Oh my dear goodness, something just unbelievably awful has happened. What on earth happened to my wheel right now? I just clicked something. Oh, there we go. Oh, thank goodness. That was a click. I must have hit a key command or something like that that accidentally put the wheel into like yesterday mode. I don't even know how that's possible. Patch the Retro Gamer. It's good to see you here. Pardon me while I stumble over technical details here. Annabelle TV is coming up right now. This is a creator who brings fun everywhere that they go, including here in Tuberchat and our live streams. And then thank you so much, Patch the Retro Gamer. I do appreciate every moment everybody can spend, even if you're just coming by to give a hello and a thumbs up, even if you're running the stream in the background. Every moment absolutely does help, so I appreciate it. Annabelle TV has 618 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them towards the 700 that they're thinking about. The foundation is making me laugh. I wondered, it wouldn't be the end of the world. It just means that I have to like redo the wheel and go back over everybody that's in the chat to try to figure out who might have been on there. Right now it's only members, so it's easy, but I'm actually going to start adding names to the wheel. Why don't I just do that right now? Now, Annabelle TV does a lot of variety. She does some gardening, she does some food reviews and challenges, and this creator brings us all 3 types of content: shorts, videos, and live streams. You will find humor and fun in all of her content. But like I keep saying, she brings that everywhere she goes as well. There's Corinne's Life right now. She was with us on Makeup Mom and Son's stream last night. It's really they were on it. I hopped on for a quick moment, but Corinne's Life was there with her. They're often together. Corinne's Life actually just came home from a bit of a vacation. And then Onyini Mamami, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Onyini Namani. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly for you. You could correct me if I'm wrong, but hopefully you're feeling welcome here. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody will be willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description. You'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. Mrs. VSNC09 is coming up right now. This creator, I believe, is celebrating their birthday tomorrow. we'll see. Here it is. Yes, there it is right there. So they're actually going to be doing it early. Tuberchat's going to be late tomorrow, but I'm going to set my notification and hopefully... Oh, I had it on already. Never mind. I'm going to try to make sure I get in there. And I know sometimes when people set up live streams, we all have to be reminded from time to time, but I forget this sometimes. But whenever we set up live streams or premieres, it's possible that they don't show up right away on your page. It usually takes not longer than half an hour, but it can take quite a few minutes for the newly set premiere or live stream to propagate in the YouTube servers and start showing up. I often find that premieres and live streams, when they're first set, often show up in the search results before they show up on the main page, no matter how many times you refresh. But if you give it about 15 minutes, it should be there. And then Mrs. VSNC09 does these things all the time. They do premieres and live streams as well as shorts on their channel. They've got a lot of variety here. They're fully monetized, lots of ways to support them, including super chats and memberships when we get there. And then when we head over to their videos page, what we're going to find is the bulk of what Mrs. VSNC09 provides on her channel is... there's a lot of variety, and in between the variety, the bulk of what you'll find is talk about the royal family. Now, that can be in the form of videos or live streams, but when you can catch Mrs. VSNC09 for a live stream, you will find an incredibly engaged conversation. When you engage true conversation in a live chat, whether it's a premiere or a live stream, that's a great service to any host. It sends incredible engagement signals into the YouTube algorithm and usually finds streams or premieres like that getting pushed out farther and farther. That seems to be the case with Mrs. VSNC09. This creator is now approaching 2,900 subscribers, and it's really something to see because Mrs. VSNC09 keeps up to date and well versed on the subject in which they're talking about. So when it comes to the royal family, they're able to lead the conversation and steer it in the direction that keeps it very engaged and active. So I hope everybody will connect with this channel so you can see what I'm talking about. Oh, Facing Reality did an unlisted stream the other day. It's very easy to simply overlook some things that need to be clicked, like settings. And there is a way to have a live stream unlisted the second it ends by YouTube if you want to. But those settings can be changed. They're also dependent on the different platforms we're using. Sometimes we might use something like Streamlabs desktop, which is what I use for Tuberchat, similar to OBS. A lot of people use Melon or StreamYard or different things as well. And those different programs and apps and websites and everything else have their own settings. So it's very possible to overlook a setting that can, kind of change the entire stream. I've done that before. I set a live stream in StreamYard to private when I was first setting it up. And then I started the live stream on YouTube, but then went back to try to put it back to public, and the comments would not show up. Most of you have seen StreamYard panels where hosts are putting up comments from the chat on the screen. It's one of the #1 features. It's so convenient in StreamYard and easy to use, but if you start a live stream and try to make it public after it's begun, you can't see those comments if you had originally made it private, if that makes sense. So quite a hiccup, but I find that just comes from overlooking things. I usually make most of my mistakes when I'm rushing. Here on Tuberchat, there's lots that I make mistakes for, and luckily Scratching PPA catches most or all of it. But even offline, I promise you, I make as many mistakes as anybody, and it's usually from rushing. Grandma Ducky, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. And, yeah, Facing Reality, it can happen from time to time. Yeah, facing reality. Some of this stuff just takes practice more than anything else. The Bud Files, I've got you on the wheel. They happen to be a member, of course. The Hillbilly Chicken Ranch is up here right now. They have got a premiere coming up at the end of the week. We'll look forward to that. I've already got my notification on. Let me just hit their About page here. They've got a lot of featured channels there as well. 1.5 acre homestead, living in a double-wide mobile home. They're heading into their senior years, empty nesters, and loving life. They raise chickens, ducks, and turkeys. They garden, do arts and crafts, home canning, low-carb meals, and other spiritual motivation for us as well on their channel. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. 463 subscribers. We would love to see this channel get up to its 500. That we'll see that community tab pop its head out. And I'll look forward to seeing what they're going to do with that when they get there. In the meantime, I'm just going to take another video from them, put it in my catch-up list. And that just helps me stay caught up with creators, or get caught up. And hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. And then for anybody that is brand new to Tuberchat, our instructions are always listed in every description of every live stream, so that when you're connecting with people, you can make sure that those connections stick. My recommendation for everybody is to always make the first move. Reach out to other creators with generosity. All the things we wish that people would do for our channel is what you want to be doing for others when you go to their channel. Go over and above. Do more than I recommend here as minimums, and you will find that generosity coming back to you. I promise you that's the truth. You will hear it in the stories that I tell about creators over and over here on Tuberchat. Judy May Collins, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And then Silent Silver, where can you get free copyright sound effects? I'm not sure if the YouTube library has sound effects in it. I haven't looked through enough to be able to be 100% sure. That's the very first place that I would look. Otherwise, there are a lot of services out there. If you literally type in copyright-free sound effects, you will likely find a lot of places that will provide them. One of the things I recommend is when you're experimenting with copyright-free music or sound effects or any audio of any kind, if possible, is to make whatever video you're going to make, or use whatever you're going to use in what you might almost call a fake video if you're going to use it in a live stream, and upload it to YouTube first. Give it even a couple of days if you can for YouTube's algorithm to sniff out any of the copyright stuff. It usually catches about 90% of it in the first 48 hours. That way you can know if you're going to end up with a copyright claim afterwards or not. In the case of music, record labels change, the rights of things all the time. They buy and sell all kinds of stuff. You can end up with copyright claims for things you posted 4 years ago, which just happened to me this week. It's not really that much of a big deal, but it is something to consider. And then Baron, we're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. We're looking at Runneth Over Garden and Life right now. Forgive me if I've missed anything in the chat. If anybody has mentioned a question or a comment that you meant for me to see, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up, or at mention Tuberchat Connect and Grow. That should help me see it a little bit easier. I'll keep my eyes open and hopefully catch it the next time around. If anybody would like to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. How do you pronounce this word? Voice builds a trellis. Is that how you pronounce that? See, I have a lot to learn. This is one of the things that I really enjoy about the influx of homesteading, gardening, and outdoor channels that have come into the Tuberchat family in the last 6 to 9 months or so, is there's so much to learn from these creators, but they instinctively want to share resources and knowledge constantly, which is great. The Bud Files is willing to swap playlists, so anybody can reach out to them if you'd like to for that. And Runneth Over Garden and Life is working on 700 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. It's Nina and Boyce, currently living in Texas. Their channel's about everyday living, gardening, DIYs, crafts, recipes, and some other shenanigans. It's all about life and living it. These are definitely a couple of dynamic and lively creators. You can see that just in this You Got Mail video right here. I'm looking forward to seeing this and finding out what on earth a trellis is, because I don't have anything like that. Oh, and my dear goodness, I'm missing some activity in the chat. Annabelle TV's come in and done a very generous gift, again, for the second time, as a matter of fact, and gifted 5 memberships here in Tuberchat. So thank you for that extra generosity. Annabelle TV has shown to be an extremely generous and loyal and dedicated supporter and friend for a while. God Soldiers Ministry, good to see you here. Let me see if I can catch up with these. Judy Mae Collins will get added to the wheel. We always add members to the wheel as soon as we see them in the chat. So because Annabelle TV just gifted 5 memberships to creators here, I'm going to add them onto the wheel right this second. Outgoing Azzy will be excited about that, I'm sure. Charlene Heel is a longtime dear friend to Tuberchat and a powerhouse of energy and positivity. Mike and Rihanna Family Vlogs. Not sure if all these creators are here. We're going to learn something today. And then Painting with Squirrels. And let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. Thank you so much, Annabelle TV, for that extra generosity. I really do appreciate that. That's a wonderful thing that people can do now, is gift memberships on another channel, and it gives a lot of people to enjoy the benefits of membership on that channel. YouTube tells us in their own creator videos and things like that, or creator team videos, they talk about the idea that gifting memberships can be extra generous, in that some of the people who receive those memberships may continue afterwards, and that can mean extra income for the creator on the receiving end, which is really cool. I Want to Know, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Sally Efemena, good to see you here as well. And again, Annabelle TV did that just a couple of weeks ago, actually, so it's wonderful to be able to see that coming through. It's interesting also to notice that YouTube picks who gets those memberships. It's done in the algorithm among some of your most active creators, but it's almost random, right? So you don't get to choose. So it's a little bit of an exciting bit of suspense that comes along with that. Get to the farm, good to see you in the house. Cooking and vibing with tea, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Thank you, Baron. And then as well, Mike and Rihanna Family Vlogs is up here right now. Canadians taste testing some USA products. It's one of my favorite things. In Canada, we seem to only get about 20 to 30% maybe of the products that seem to come out in the United States. And what I'm talking about are flavors of different things, particularly when it comes to food. Like, for instance, for those of you who chew Orbit gum, we don't have that here. I'm trying to think of some other products. The Keebler Elves are, for decades, were very difficult to find if you're looking for different types of cookies and things like that, even though we see the advertisements on American TV stations and things like that. Being next door, I just find that surprising, but one of the things we have to remember is Canada only has about 10% of the population compared to the States, and that means it may not be worth it for a lot of the companies to come out with every flavor. They might test a lot of things. This is becoming something very big now, and then those things might be brought here later. Wild Cherry Pepsi was something I was drinking an unreasonable amount of during my time visiting the United States. They finally came with that to Canada. Vitamin water is another thing that I enjoy sometimes, especially in the summer. but we didn't have it for a long time before it finally did come. So hopefully, other than that, everybody's doing okay in the chat. Mike and Rihanna Family Vlogs. I've taken your latest video just so I can watch that. They're from Medicine Hat, Alberta, and they are definitely a dynamic and energetic family, including 2 cats and 3 dogs. They will bring you their adventures from cooking, traveling, all-out fun, and entertainment. So hopefully everybody will enjoy the variety we see there. But I also see Mike and Rihanna Family Vlogs out supporting other creators all the time as well. Trish the Natural, it's good to see you in the house. Remind me never to talk about the different horrible things that I put in my hair to make it stick up like this. I ran out of the usual horrible stuff that I use, and I had to use some different horrible stuff today that I was lucky that I have. And immediately Trish the Natural came to mind, because I was like, I don't know what she would think if she knew the abuse that I put this hair through. When my hairline recedes, I literally think that it's partly my own fault for what I do to this stuff. Every day is a bad hair day for me. Corinne's Life is in the house. It's good to see you here with almost 1,900 subscribers. She has been a dear friend for a very long time. And she is here as a moderator and a member, as a matter of fact. Melda242, good to see you in the house as well. Let me get you onto the wheel. Hopefully I haven't missed another channel. I think we've got everybody on the wheel that should be, but forgive me if I'm mistaken. And Baron, we should be here for another hour and a half or so. We're usually here for 2.5 hours. And then Aloe is Great Gel. You know, it's a trick that I learned. Actually, Trish the Natural probably is going to not like this either. But I learned a trick a long time ago. There was a night I had to go out. I had no choice. It was too late to get any kind of gel or anything like that. And I promise you, I look a lot different when my hair is down than when it's up. I've only made the mistake, I think, on Tuberchat of forgetting once. And you'll never find that now. It's in 440-something episodes. But I learned afterwards what I use for gel has got to be that company, if you recognize that in the yellow tubes. It's almost like paste. It feels like glue. It's absolutely awful. And because I use such strong stuff, I learned a trick by going on YouTube and looking for a video to say, what do you do if you don't have any gel? And they said what you can do is take some hand soap, right, like Irish Spring or whatever you happen to use. Take a bar of soap, just rub a little bit on your hands, like maybe you're about to wash your face or something like that. And if you literally like rub that through your hair and leave it and let it dry, you can't see it, but it actually will hold the hair up like gel. But it's advisable just to get rid of it as quick as you can. So Trish the Natural can elaborate on the nonsense that I'm talking about today. But that channel comes to mind when I think about hair, and I hope to learn from her, so maybe I can find some better ways to treat this year. Johnny Small Pepper, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in, and thank you, VR Josie. Thank you, everybody, for the thumbs up. If you haven't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. And if you're on a phone, and I hope you I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. There's Lonnie Songs and Other Things coming in. They were live earlier. Thank you so much for dropping in and bringing that super chat. I really do appreciate that. Lonnie Songs and Other Things is our featured channel for today. So we looked at that channel for the first 5 or 10 minutes of today's live stream. But they are obviously a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. I hope everybody will enjoy connecting with them. Corinne's Life has a channel that literally encompasses everything that is Corinne's life. And this can be anything from vlogs to product reviews to random live streams, adventures, and even a driving stream like we've recently seen. I've got my notifications on for the next 2 premieres that are coming up. One of those will be today, later this afternoon, and then one of those will be on Monday. We're hoping to raid that. Carlene Geisha, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And sorry, you've been here for a long time, I know that. Carlene Geisha just dropped a super chat. And for that reason, we're going to look at that channel next before we spin the wheel again. Thank you, Baron. I appreciate that. Corinne's life as well happens to be a small business owner, and she prints everything basically that can be printed, anything from t-shirts, hats, to the mugs I'm holding in my hand right here, and Christmas ornaments, vinyl stickers, and just about anything else that can be printed. So she gives us a look at how those things can be done, and then as well can be used as a resource when it's time for us to think about merchandise ourselves. Kaiser Gaming YT, thank you for coming in. That's Chris's Clever Craft with one of his 2 gaming channels. And then Corinne's life as well is approaching 1900. She's fully monetized, lots of ways to support her, including super chats and memberships when we get there. Janet Homestead, where you are, is here. For the life of me, I can't remember if it was yesterday or today I was mentioning your channel. Phasmanut is another channel from Chris's Clever Craft as well. Corinne's life also is a generous creator who's willing to hop in with other creators on their StreamYard panels. She, of course, brings on guests as well. And then, like I said, there's memberships and super chats available to support her with when you get there. Thank you, Baron. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with her. All of our moderators will allow you to meet more friends and family members the same way that we do here in Tuberchat when they run premieres and live streams. So when you visit any of them, including Corinne's life, you'll get the chance to meet more friends and family members for your own channel. Carlene Geisha's here with 938 subscribers. They dropped a super chat on us. They've done that before, and so for that reason we put their channel up right away. I'm just going to take another video from you. I'm going to put this in my catch-up list. Now, what Carlene Geisha does more than anything else is bring us relaxing content that we can either chill out to, or just sit and watch and listen and enjoy, or use as something to possibly calm us as background while we're doing other tasks on a computer, if you're somebody like me who works on a computer a lot of the time. Chris's Clever Craft, let me get you onto our wheel. And Carlene Geisha always mixes up the visuals and audio, so we always have something else to enjoy, something different to enjoy every day. So hopefully everybody will connect with them. They're posting frequently, usually a couple times a week as a minimum, but they've already shown to be a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter here in Tuberchat. Fatima Tuna, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. I do appreciate every moment that everybody can spend, even if you're just coming by for a quick hello, or even if you're just running the stream in the background. Every moment matters, and as we grow and follow more and more creators, it becomes harder and harder for all of us, pardon me, to support each other as much as we all might like. So I really do appreciate every moment everybody can spend. For today, we've still got a long way to go. We should be here for well over another hour, and then Kristen Welton will have a premiere for us. We can continue meeting friends during that as well. We're going to go again for about 3 minutes. We're going to come back and we'll look at Melda 242. All right, we're back with Melda242. This creator has 17,000 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards their next milestone. And they are fully monetized, lots of ways to support them, including super chats and memberships when we get there. I'm just going to take one of your videos here. I'm going to take the one you've got in your featured position at the top of the page. I'm going to add that into my catch-up list, and that will just help me catch up with another video. And then from now on, I'll probably start watching a few things on your front page here in the popular upload section just to get some red lines going there. Melda242 obviously is a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. They happen to be a member, so we had put them on the wheel when they first got here. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Klastic TV is going to come up next, and this is another creator that is bringing us delicious looking content. They bring us shorts videos on their channel, and let me just look again and remind myself whether they do live streams or if that might be an idea for the near future. I see they've got a new video up there as well. So Klastic TV, yes, might do some live streaming in the future. But right now, let's go back to their front page, and I'm just going to take this video that you've got in your feature position as well. I'm going to put that in my catch-up list, and that will give me a chance to catch up with that. Klastic TV has 544 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 600 we know that they're thinking about. As you can see, it's all delicious looking content on this channel, and then hopefully everybody will enjoy that when you get there. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for this live stream, we're doing well at 84 right now. I really do appreciate that. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when they're out supporting each other. And if you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. And even I have to be reminded when I'm on a phone from time to time to give that thumbs up. Makeup Mom and Son was celebrating her birthday live stream last night. We went and visited her. She had Corinne's Life and Hilda DC up on panel with her when we got there. And Makeup Mom and Son is now over 1,500 subscribers. So I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther towards the 1,600 she's going to be thinking about soon. And then she's fully monetized. Lots of ways to support her, including super chats and memberships when we get there. Now, Makeup Mom and Son is a gold member here on Tuberchat. And what that means is that we see this channel every single day in the slides that run at the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream, as well as her link is dropped by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so. And then as well, Makeup Mom and Son is also here as part of our moderator squad. She's been a dear friend to me for a long time. All of our moderators are dear friends of each other. They all have channels of their own. They all do different things, and they will all allow and encourage you to meet more friends and family members when you're in any of their channels. So Makeup Mom and Son brings us a lot of makeup, but she also does a lot of other product reviews and challenges, a lot of live streams, including interviews with other creators, and sometimes random chit-chat with StreamYard panelists. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with Makeup Mom and Son and seeing what I'm talking about. She's a very much loved and well-respected creator. I've been honored to have been a part of her interview series. You'll meet lots more generous creators over there with her. Some you'll recognize from Tuberchat's family, and then a lot that you'll be introduced to for the first time. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that. Painting with Squirrels is going to come up next. We'll see what they've got going on. Now that we're in the second half of the live stream, I'm going to start trying to move a little bit faster. We'll see if we can get as many channels as possible on the wheel in the next hour or so. Kristen Welton will have a premiere for us in another hour and 10 minutes, and she will allow everybody to meet more friends and family members the same way that we do here while we're watching that. So hopefully everybody will come over, and I'll leave this live stream running right up until the time that that starts. Erica's Wacky World, good to see you in the house for the first time. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. Painting with Squirrels is up right now. This creator does a lot of painting, but also has a lot of other variety on their channel. A lot of live streaming, and the topics can be just about anything that comes up from the chat, so hopefully everybody will enjoy that. Painting with Squirrels has been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter to Tuberchat for quite some time. If anybody has the ability to share this stream out right now, whether it's on a community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or on any other social network, I'll appreciate that greatly. It helps get a couple more people into Tuberchat right now and could see this stream pushed out a little bit farther towards the because of the engagement signal sent into the YouTube algorithm. It could get sent out a little bit farther both today and in the coming days, and possibly even weeks ahead. So I will appreciate it greatly. Let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. It's almost time for me to add some names from our chat list, so I'll get ready to do that. Judy May Collins is going to come up right now. She was just gifted a membership from Annabelle TV. And so we got that channel onto the wheel right away. Pardon me. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to Judy May Collins. We've seen Annabelle TV do that twice now, where she's gifted a handful of memberships here on Tuberchat, which is an extremely generous thing to have done, and I appreciate it greatly. Judy May Collins now has 806 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 900 that they're thinking about. And then, yeah, there's lots to learn, Silent Silver, when it comes to making videos. One of the things that I recommend to people, though, as well, is that when possible, if it's suitable for what you intend for your channel, film everything that you think might even have a chance of being useful. You can always film it and not use it, or you can always post it and delete it if you change your mind after. But when I try to encourage people to start YouTube channels, if they haven't yet and are thinking about it, I often say that making a YouTube video is as simple as taking something that you enjoy, putting it on a table in front of you, and talking about it for 10 minutes. Literally, that is a video. And it works for almost everything. Not every creator edits their videos. Not every creator edits the same way, of course. There's, 50 million different channels and 50 million different types of videos, basically, for that reason, even though some are niched or in the same genre. When we look at Judy May Collins, I'm just going to take one of their latest videos. I'm going to take your What's for Dinner video, and I'm going to put this in my catch-up list. It's just a few minutes longer than the other one. We'll get you a couple extra watch minutes there. This creator is bringing us shorts and videos, and let's just double check about live streams, or if that might be an idea. There's streams right there. So all three types of content on this channel, and I'm still getting to know Judy May Collins. They've actually been a part of the Tuberchat family for a while, but I'm still learning as we go. The dog you've seen in the videos is an American PT. His name is Jax Teller. And then hopefully everybody will enjoy the variety that comes on this channel. Do-it-yourself videos, crafting, and then hopefully everybody will enjoy that. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here, and Judy May Collins is therefore one of our brand newest members here on Tuberchat, and that's thanks to Annabelle TV and her generous gifts today. And Janet Homestead, Where You Are, has a very interesting concept for a channel, which I really enjoy. We've had this influx of gardening, ranching, farming, and homesteading and outdoor type channels come through Tuberchat in the last 6 to 9 months or so. And Homestead Where You Are by Janet is a channel where she wants to motivate us and encourage us by showing us that you can engage in a lot of homesteading activities no matter where you are. We don't necessarily need acres and acres and acres of property just to be able to engage in some of the activities that will help with self-sufficiency, not to mention cost savings and things like that. So they're actually got some live streams going on. I'm just getting the notification for this. This is going to be in a few days at 5 p.m. During the week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I'm often off of YouTube and outdoors, and usually it's right around that time. I tend to have later starting days, and they run right into the evenings, but I'll try to make that. I definitely put notifications on for everything. I'm recommending for everybody to do that. That means premieres and live streams, even if you don't think you can make it, because the reason why is that it sends an engagement signal of interest into the YouTube algorithm. And then Fatima Atun is willing to swap playlists. If anybody wants to do that, you can simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. That helps with watch hours. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. And then Janet Homestead, where you are, I'm just going to take another video from you. I'm going to take one of these live streams that I missed. I'm going to put that in my catch-up list, and that will help me catch up a little bit. Let's spin the wheel. I'm overdue now for getting names onto our wheel from our chat list, so I'll do that in a moment. And the Bud Files is coming up right now. We'll see what they've got going on, and I'll get some names onto the wheel right away from our chat list. Just refreshing a couple of pages in the background. The Bud Files has 587 subscribers right now, so they've had that community tab for a while. They're already on to the next milestone. They're going to have 600 anytime. I'm hoping we can get them a little bit closer today. I'm going to take your Chapel in the Hills video. I'm going to put this in my catch-up list. That will help me to stay caught up with this channel. When we look at the Bud Files About page, they are modern-day archaeologists. They uncover history and digitally preserve it. They go to ghost towns, abandoned places, and graveyards. I've almost got that finally down without reading. They've got all three types of content here with shorts, videos, I think streams too, right? Or am I mistaken? I do this every day. Every day I say the same things. Yeah, streams, of course, yes. But they also do some longer videos, too. Every time I see a video that's 55 minutes long, I assume it's a stream without looking at it, but I see that that's actually a video, which is cool. And then lots of shorts here that look pretty fun as well. The Bud Files is an incredibly supportive creator as well. A couple of creators. They're out supporting others all the time. So when I'm out bouncing in between premieres and live streams, I run into them regularly. And that just speaks to their generosity, being out supporting other creators as much as they possibly can. Let's see what we can do about adding some names to the wheel like I had promised. We will get to VR Josie, who originally came to us from Instagram, actually. And it's kind of an example to show you how using the outside social networks can draw in traffic into your YouTube videos and channel. Alan's awesome. Keto World is going to come up here as well. And then I've got Facing Reality and VR Josie on there. We'll get some more names shortly. Let me spin the wheel. G Wolf United Gaming, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Crocheting with Leanne is here. They happen to be a member, so I'm going to get them on the wheel right away. Kristen Welton's coming up right now. We're actually going to get a really good look at this channel in an hour when we go and visit a premiere from her. Kristen Welton is my love, of course. She is here as a moderator and a member. She has a channel of her own, doing her own thing. She brings us all three types of content with shorts, videos, and live streams. And that can include a lot of variety. What she's been doing more often than anything else lately is a lot of product reviews. She does bring some beauty, as you would probably expect by some of the thumbnails and titles here. But she does other product reviews and sponsored videos as well. She's had great success with shorts, hitting 20 and almost 30,000 views on a couple of these, and those continue. She's also active on the other social networks, including Instagram and TikTok now. She's fully monetized, lots of ways to support her, including super chats and memberships when we get there. When we look at her videos, we'll notice that she's been doing a lot of shorts lately, but the videos themselves have a lot of consistency in the look of the thumbnails that match the banner and the avatar, and I think this is going to pay off for this particular creator because of the branding and presentation. It makes her very recognizable. So if somebody is recommended a video that from this creator and they've enjoyed something that they've already seen, they will be inclined to click on that video and then hopefully watch more content from this creator. She also does live streams and collaborations with other creators, including interviews. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that. And Kristen and I have done a couple of videos together as well. let's look at Chris and Larry Homestead. I've set my reminder for her unboxing video that's coming up from her favorite coffee shop. We will watch that in an hour from now, and everybody will be able to continue meeting friends and family members during her live chat the same way that we do here. And I will leave this live stream running right up until the moment that that premiere begins so that we can clean up our connections here as well. Chris and Larry Homestead has 10,000 subscribers. They actually hit that a little while ago, so we're hoping we can push them a little bit farther, get them rolling towards the 1,100. I'm just checking the notification for their Monday live stream. They stream every single Monday. I've been lucky to catch a couple of these. Chris and Larry Homestead have a lot going on their channel. It's a dynamic family of 10 behind this channel, homeschooling, homesteading their way through life. They bring us all kinds of different activities. Selling veggies, critters, and farmstead items is only the beginning. When you start to get to know this family and this channel, you'll start to see that they actually produce a lot of other goods for other creators, as well as sharing the resource and knowledge, which is great to see. Also, they're incredibly supportive. I run into them constantly when I'm out supporting others. They're here with us in Tuberchat almost every single day, and it's wonderful to see a channel of this size still turning around to help others grow, help others hit milestones, and then connect with everybody the right way. Fully monetized, of course, with super chats and memberships available when you get there. Oh, Judy May Collins, do editing and thumbnails. One of the resources that I recommend for anybody that's not by nature a graphic designer is Canva, C-A-N-V-A. And that is a website as well as an app for iPhone and Android. It is literally free. As soon as you'll see it, you'll start recognizing some of the thumbnails and banners and things that creators have used. They have a lot of perfectly designed templates in there to get you started, and you can certainly either take inspiration from them, or it's as simple as changing the name, changing the colors, changing the picture, which is very easy to do, and then making those things your own. But that is something that can be used as a resource as well. I happen to be a graphic designer, so I can design just about anything when it comes to banners and thumbnails, but I almost always take inspiration from other things that I see and then create either something of my own or copy as much as possible without actually stealing. And lots of people do that as well. It's absolutely fine. So Charlene Heal is here as a powerhouse of energy and positivity, and she seeks to bring us natural healing, coaching, and transformation on her channel. She recently updated her banner, and she posts frequently. She's actually got a couple of channels. We'll look at the other one in a moment. Derek's Journey is walking in, another generous creator who wants to motivate us with fitness more than anything else, but gives us a great look at their family life. We'll look at that channel soon enough because I've got them on the wheel. They happen to be a member. We always put members on the wheel as soon as we see them in the chat. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for this live stream, I hope you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Even I have to be reminded when I'm on a phone from time to time. So Charlene Heal also brings us a second channel called Conscious Business Services and Opportunities. And we'll see what they've got going on their second channel right now. They happen to be live right this second, but that's okay. On this channel, they seek to bring us the same natural healing, coaching, transformation, positivity, and encouragement, along with the added bonus of opportunities to build wealth. All three types of content on both channels. So hopefully everybody will encourage Charlene Heal here with 267 subscribers, and we'll push them a little bit farther towards the 300 that they're thinking about. And you did it, Wolf Spirit Productions. I looked over right before the screen changed, and I wondered for a second if you're actually going to get it, but they did. Wolf Spirit Productions has been a very generous friend of Tuberchat for a very long time. They actually are a gold member here as well, which means that we see their channel in the slides that run at the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream here every day, as well as their link is dropped by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so. But they just dropped a super chat on us, so that means two things. We're going to look at that channel right now because of that super chat. Hopefully Bautissimo dropped a link for them when that happened. It usually does. Bautissimo's been off the case for a while. I'm going to have to reset that thing. And then Wolf Spirit Productions, we're going to get back to spinning the wheel shortly, but they took over as our stream boss. That's why they dropped a mic drop in their super sticker there. And what the stream boss is that video game life meter under my camera. Every membership in Super Chat knocks a little bit of life off of that stream boss. The very last person to knock it out and take over gets some extra exposure for a period of time. So that will be Wolf Spirit Productions. Now with 370 subscribers, this channel brings us pure variety. They do everything from unboxings and product reviews to Happy Meal videos, dumpster diving, diamond painting. They have a furry friend named Jester who is definitely part of the family with them all the time and has a couple of series of videos of their own. They collaborate with other creators when they can, and as well, one of the most notable things that Wolf Spirit Productions has been doing for the last few months is a special type of driving stream. They happen to be a couple of truck drivers, and what happens is they have a multicam setup, so you get a look out the window while they're driving all over North America, and then as well, they usually have a second cam with a second view, which is really cool, and a third cam on the creator so that she can keep up with the chat and conversation. And then as well, sometimes they bring on StreamYard panelists as well, which is really, really cool. So hopefully everybody will enjoy all of these different things and the variety that you find when you get there. Wolf Spirit Productions, we'd love to see move a little bit closer towards 400 subscribers. They post frequently. They literally have probably 100 videos or more ready to go. They just have to finish editing and posting, but they are always thinking about what they can do for their channel. We've seen a lot of progress in this creator, and they have been a very dear friend for a very long time. So thank you again for that super chat. I really do appreciate that. We'll spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here right now. Facing Reality is coming up, and it's time for me to get some more names onto our wheel from our chat list. I'm going to do that in another moment here. Facing Reality is coming up, and this is another creator who is shining jewel in the Tuberchat family, somebody who is not afraid to ask questions, not afraid to share lessons learned along the way. Facing Reality comes to us from Jamaica and is always engaging in our chat. She brings positive messages in a fun way, both in her content and everywhere she goes. Crocheting with Leanne, did I not put you on our wheel today? Forgive me for that if I had missed that. I've got you on there now. Facing Reality has almost 1,100 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther. I'm just going to take her Feel Good Friday video. I'm going to put this in my catch-up list. She premieres every Monday as well, so she'll have something new coming up in a couple of days, if not before that. But she's been posting like crazy, actually, the last few days, which is great to see. And then this is an interesting video, budget-friendly meal ideas for the summer. That's very cool. Hopefully everybody will enjoy the variety that you find from Facing Reality. She also happens to be a teacher and takes us in the classroom with her, which is kind of cool to see. And like I said, is always engaging here in Tuberchat. Pardon me, if anybody has the ability to share this stream right now, whether it's on a community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or on any other social network, I'll appreciate that greatly. It helps get a couple more people into Tuberchat right this minute, but it could see this stream pushed out a little bit farther, both today and in the coming days and possibly even weeks ahead. Trish the Natural, I'm sorry, I didn't put your channel on the wheel either. I'm way behind today. I don't know what on earth I'm doing. Chris's Clever Craft is up here with 550 subscribers, and this creator has put a lot of focus on helping others grow their channels. He's been known to do shout out videos and definitely is an advocate for helping others hit milestones, and you see that in all the featured channels on their front page. They've got a few of their own channels at the bottom. We'll look at those in a few moments. But when we look at their videos page, we see that Chris's Clever Craft has an interesting property, and he is often doing do-it-yourself videos, sometimes just giving us a look around. That could could be indoors, outdoors, a story to be told, and even gets into series of videos that we can learn from. He's also, like I said, been known to do shout out videos as well as unboxings. I'm just going to take the latest video from the Working in Trade for a Car series and put that in my catch-up list. That will help me catch up with that. Chris's Clever Craft right now has 550 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push him a little bit farther towards the 600 that he's thinking about. When we look at Phasmonut, which we can find at the bottom of his page, we find a video game channel where he's playing Phasmophobia, and we're following that storyline. I had missed a couple. I'm just going to take one of those videos and put it in my catch-up list there. And then when we get to Kaiser Gaming YT, who actually came in here with this account first today, and this is another gaming channel. I'm just going to take this latest video, put that in my catch-up list as well. And then the last channel that we're going to look at is Tip the Table, where we expect maybe some polarizing content, but we'll wait for Chris's Clever Craft to post over here. In the meantime, you can be ready by connecting with them, and we'd love to push them up towards the 200 that they're thinking about. Crocheting with Leanne, thank you for the share. I really do appreciate that. Prometheus Silence, good to see you here. Thank you for coming back in. I know you were here earlier. And then let's look at Alan's Awesome Keto World and see what they've got going on. Over 2,500 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 2,600 that they're thinking about. They're fully monetized. Lots of ways to support them, including super chats and memberships when we get there. And then when we look at their videos, I'm just going to grab another one of your things here. Keto pizza is going to be interesting for me to see. I eat way too much pizza, of course. It's probably my favorite thing. I like to think that lasagna is my favorite food, but it's got to be pizza because I've had a lot more pizza in my life than lasagna. But Alan's Awesome Keto World is going to help us understand a little bit more about healthy eating, so we'll see what they've got going on this channel. I'm still getting to know what they've got going on here, but again, we want to push them towards the 2,600 that they're thinking about. They bring all three types of content, including shorts, videos, and live streams. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here, and then I will add some names from our chat list onto the Wheel of Doom. If anybody in the meantime would like to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. VR Josie originally comes to us from Instagram, and it kind of shows how you can use the outside social networks to promote your YouTube channel and videos, and you'll find some outside traffic coming in over time. VR Josie now has been with Tuberchat for a while and come in several times to visit and connect with others. I'm just going to grab one of their latest video gameplay videos and add this into my catch-up list, and that will help me catch up with their channel a little bit. Timmy Ray the King, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. I did say we were going to get some more names onto our wheel from our chat list, so we'll get Digging for Health up here right now. And then I'll see what else we can do. KCT for Real, I think, is still with us, and we'll see if Grandma Ducky is still here. They were both, KCT for Real has been here before. Grandma Ducky, I think, is brand new today. Yeah, I think they're here, and KCT for Real, I'm pretty sure, is here as well. So let's spin the wheel. We get another channel up here. Prometheus Silence, thank you so much for the super chat. For that reason, I'm going to put your channel up right now. We did spin the wheel, so the next channel we're going to look at is Digging for Health. Barbecue Rockstar, it's good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here, and everybody will be willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. So this must be the first time that we've had Prometheus Silence on the screen. but they've been here, I believe, a few times, as a matter of fact. Now, I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but what I'm going to do is take this 13-minute video and I'm going to add this into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is, after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch that video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will put your notification bell on as well. That should make our connection stick, and then hopefully you have our notification bell on as well so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. We're going to take one more break for today for 3 minutes. We're going to come back and look at a brand new channel called Grandma Ducky. Alright, we're back with feedback and Grandma Ducky, which is a brand new channel for Tuberchat. So thank you everybody for your patience today. I know we took an extra couple of breaks, but we've still got another 45 minutes to go almost, and then we're going to go and watch a premiere from Kristen Welton, who is here as a member and a moderator. She is my love, of course. She's got something for us to see. We will be able to continue to meet more friends and family members while we're in that live chat, and I'll leave this live stream running right up until the moment that begins so that we can clean up our connections here as well. Painting with Squirrel. Yes, we looked at your channel today. I'm getting confused because I forgot to put a few channels on the wheel today right away. I don't know why that was. Mom Knows Treasure MKT, good to see you in the house. Grandma Ducky is brand new to Tuberchat. Pardon me, and I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. So what I'm going to do is take one of their latest videos. I'll take this 11-minute one, and I will add this into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch that video in full. I'll leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on. That should make our connection stick, and then hopefully you're subscribed to Tuberchat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Let me just see what I did here. Digging for Health. I just thought I had your channel on the wheel. What did I do here? Yeah, forgive me. Okay, I don't know what I did. It's possible because I do so much copying and pasting, I must have accidentally deleted your channel off the wheel. I didn't mean to do that. Hopefully I don't do that very often, but I have seen it happen before. So forgive me for that. Grandma Ducky, we got to see. Digging for Health is up now. They get to skip the wheel just because I thought I made a mistake there, which I did. I made some kind of a mistake. So Digging for Health is up right now. We've seen this channel before with 676 subscribers, and we'd love to push them towards the 700 that they're thinking about. For anybody in the chat, if you do see me make a mistake like that, please don't be afraid to give me a nudge and help me out. I promise you I make as many mistakes as everybody. The moderators help as much as they possibly can, but it's very easy for something so simple to be missed, especially when the text on the wheel is so small. I know if you're on a phone you can't even read it probably, but it's really just there for me to be able to see what channel's coming up next. Members are supposed to be added to the wheel as soon as I see them in the chat, and again, just please don't forget to nudge me if you see me do something wrong. And then the J. Jordan, good to see you in the house. And Digging for Health is up right now. I'm just going to take your latest watermelon video. Now there's 2 watermelon videos in a row. I'm going to put that in my catch-up list. And I'm just going to hit their About page for a quick second because we haven't had Digging for Health up on the screen many times. Come along on our journey to heal our very unhealthy bodies and revive our backyard garden to better serve our needs and the needs of our very spoiled chickens. They have their own twist on a small scale back to Eden permaculture style organic garden, which is cool. Surprisingly, even with years of neglect, they still have a number of surviving fruit trees. It was time to start giving them some attention. So we're going to get to see the different things that they're growing and reviving on their property, which is cool. They're bringing us shorts as well as videos. I'm just going to check and see if there are live streams here, or if that's something that might be an idea for the future. I could see I was very behind with you, so that's okay. I'm going to get caught up now with at least one video. And then let's spin the wheel. We get another channel up here, TWTTV. Good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Let's Try Gardening is still in the house. Thank you for hanging out. I really do appreciate every moment everybody can spend, even if you're just coming by quickly, if you're running the stream in the background, or even if you're just coming by for a thumbs up and a hello. Derek's Journey is coming up now, and this creator brings us motivation when it comes to fitness more than anything else. However, they give us a great look at their family life behind the channel. We'll talk about that a bit because a couple of the family members have started their own second channel. Now, Derek's Journey is fully monetized, lots of ways to support them, including super chats and memberships when we get there, and we see them putting a lot of focus on other creators on their front page. When we hit the videos page, we'll get an idea of what this channel is all about. Garden State Gardener, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And Derek's Journey now has over 1,500 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 1,600 that they're probably going to be thinking about. Like I said, they motivate us with fitness more than anything else. They do a lot of challenges that become collaborations with other creators. They do a great job of leading those, which is great to see. And then as well, they give us a great look, like I said, at the family life behind the channel. They're known to do shout-out videos. There's a Tuberchat shout-out right there, which is on our front page now as well. But they do that many times. Derek's Journey is definitely an advocate for helping others grow their channels, hit different milestones. But the family takes us on adventures. They sometimes do product reviews and taste test challenges and things like that as well. When we go back to Jeannie, You Never Know with Jeannie and Jaden, we see a second channel channel from this family, and this is where they promise to bring us pure variety. So we can see a lot of videos that kind of are in line with the Derek's Journey challenges, but they promise to bring us a lot more variety on this channel as well. With 147 subscribers, we want to encourage them by helping them move towards the 200 that they're thinking about. Trina's Motivation, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Let me spin the wheel. I'm way overdue for getting names on the wheel. I'll get some names on the wheel from our chat list in a second. We've still got about 35 minutes to go before we're going to go and visit Kristen Welton for a premiere that she's got going on. And we'll be able to continue connecting over there while that runs. I'll leave Tuberchat running right up until the moment that begins, and we'll get the link for that in about 20 minutes from now. Crocheting with Leanne is here with 785 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther towards the 800 that she's thinking about. She is a very fun and kind-hearted creator who is always thinking about generosity, saying things like, if there's anything I can do, let me know, which I really do appreciate. That's why I put so much focus on that. Crocheting with Leanne recently did a shout-out video and mentioned a few channels, including Tuberchat. That's on our front page as well. Now, when we look into her videos, I'm just going to grab actually this stream replay. I'm going to put that in my catch-up list right now. I got a little bit of extra time. Tuberchat's coming on a little bit late tomorrow. When we look at her about page, we'll see that this creator brings us a lot of crochet, including scarf, shawls, blankets, ponchos, and graphgans. But this creator also provides patterns for other creators as well. So hopefully everybody will enjoy the variety that you see here. You will likely run into Crocheting with Leanne out supporting other creators like Garden State Gardener and a lot of other members of the Tuberchat family. I've run into them regularly. I'm just going to grab a couple more names for our wheel. Let's Try Gardening is on the wheel. Six Bows is back. Good to see you here. We're going to get as well Cooking and Vibing with Tea. And we'll spin the wheel. We'll get a channel up here, and I'll add some more names as we need them. Case Quick Bites is in the house. I got to get you onto the wheel. They happen to be a member. Lonnie Songs and Other Things is our featured channel for today. And then, of course, earlier we saw Annabelle TV gift 5 memberships. Again, that's the second time that Annabelle TV has done that. And it's a very generous thing to have done. So I'm sure we have at least 5 creators here in the chat that were very excited about that. Let's Try Gardening is up here right now, and they've got 7 subscribers right this second. We want to push them a little bit farther towards their first 10. We all know what it's like to hit different milestones of different types, whether you're working on your first 5 subscribers, 10, 50, 100, 1,000, or even more. So we want to encourage these creators by getting this channel moving towards the first 100. We know that as long as everybody's doing as much as they can for each other, people are hitting different milestones and growing all the time. Old AF Reviewers, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. I've just taken one of your latest videos and added it into my catch-up list, and that will help me to just catch up with a little bit more content when we look at Let's Try Gardening. Hopefully they'll get that about page filled out as well soon so that we'll know what to expect on the channel. But I think the name probably speaks for itself, as they're going to help us understand a little bit about gardening and growing different things. Putt Putt King, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Cooking and Vibing with Tea is coming up right now. We'll see this channel for what I believe is the first time today. And I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream here on Tuberchat. So what I'm going to do is dig through your videos, and I'm going to take one of the latest ones over 10 minutes. So I'll take this delicious barbecue jerk pork chops. I'm going to add this into my watch later list. And what that will allow me to do is, after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on. That should make our connection stick, and then hopefully have our notification bell on as well so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Garden State Gardener will be added to the wheel. TWT TV will be added to the wheel, and I'll add some more names in a moment. Life with Polly is brand new from Judy May Collins, so thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody will be willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. I don't know if Outgoing Azzy was actually here today. So earlier when Annabelle TV gifted those memberships, I had wondered if gifted memberships were only going to be available to creators in the chat at the time. And it seems to be possible. I'm not saying I'm right here because we're still learning. But it seems that gifted memberships can go to members of the channel, not members, but I mean people who are very much engaged in the channel, live streams and things like that. Outgoing Azzy spends quite a bit of time here, so it almost makes sense that they would get this. Now, YouTube chooses who gets the gifted memberships. We don't get to choose even if we're the one gifting it. So it's interesting the way that that works. Carp's Homestead, let me get you on the wheel right now. I'm kind of doing it manually now, but we'll keep adding names as time goes on. There's Good Times Homestead. With Jen and Steve. And they happen to be a member, so I've got them on the wheel right away. We always add members onto the wheel as soon as I see them in the chat. And then as well, Corner Clubhouse. Cobalt 66 is on the wheel as well. Outgoing Azzy is a very outgoing creator. They actually bring us all three types of content now, including shorts, videos, and they recently started live streaming. So we'd love to push them towards the 5,700 subscribers that they're thinking about. And Outgoing Azzy always engages conversation here in Tuberchat and is always motivating and encouraging. So I hope everybody will enjoy connecting with this creator. I'm just going to move on quickly because I don't think Outgoing Azzy was actually here today, but because they were gifted that membership, I put all those creators onto the wheel right away. Trish the Natural, I've talked about a couple times today, just making a few jokes because every day is a bad hair day for me, and I put just awful, horrible, pasty, gluey stuff into my hair to make it stand up like this, and Trish the Natural probably has better ideas for what could be done. She seeks to help us understand how to care for natural hair, and she expands into other concepts like wigs and weaves and things like that. But Trish the Natural is a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter who's been here quite a few times. She's actually here just about every single day lately, as a matter of fact. I'm just going to take their latest video and put it in my catch-up list. And one of the things I like talking about on this channel is the presentation, because the thumbnails here have these bright, bold headshots that make this creator very recognizable. It's great that there's so many as well, so there's a variety, right? But the look of these thumbnails is extremely pro, and I think that's going to serve this creator really, really well. So hopefully everybody can take inspiration from the presentation on this channel. And Trish the Natural is, like I said, here frequently and happens to be a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. Woman Outdoors, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. That's another creator who's here with us every single day. TWT TV, let's see what they've got going on. And it's wonderful to see a lot of the channels that are here, but I see them out supporting others as well. Woman Outdoors happens to be a member. They come to us from Pennsylvania, which is really only about 8 or 9 hours away. It could be less, actually. I forget how long the drive is. I used to spend quite a bit of time, especially going back and forth to Harrisburg, Pennsylvania every week for about a month and a half. I had to do that. And I forget for the life of me the drive from around Niagara Falls in Ontario, Canada. But Woman Outdoors is not too far away. So TWT TV is here with over 1,000 subscribers now. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther. This is a dynamic couple of creators, but really actually a family of creators, and they bring us all sorts of content on their channel in variety. They take us on adventures. They are a very fun-loving couple, and they show us a lot of their family life. They bring us to celebrations and different things as well. Hopefully everybody will enjoy that. They have a second channel also called Little Red and Bunny Tracks, and this is where we get to see music videos that are made by the same couple of creators behind TWT-TV. They have been longtime friends and supporters of Tuberchat, and we're hoping to help them with their watch hours now so we can get their first channel monetized. But both of their channels have been featured previously on Tuberchat as well. Today's featured channel is Lonnie's Songs and Other Things. Hopefully everybody will connect with them. If you haven't already, we looked at their channel for the first 10 minutes of today's live stream. Corner Clubhouse is coming up next. I just need a quick second here. We've got this heat wave going on here, and I have a feeling I'm extremely dehydrated. I drink all the time, literally, and you know, eating and stuff like that, but boy is it tough. We're in an extreme heat wave over here. Pardon me just for one more second. I see that 12 Stones Ranch has come in. Thank you for being here. Six Bows is back. Is on the wheel now. Corner Clubhouse Cobalt 66 has been here in Tuberchat several times, but we've only had them on the screen a couple of times. I'm just going to dig through their videos right now. I'm likely very behind, but I'm just going to... We missed their birthday 2 days ago. Hopefully everybody will wish them a happy belated birthday. I'm actually going to take that stream. I'm going to replay that. I have to be honest with you. I'll probably run it. I'll probably watch the first few minutes and then run that because it's quite a long one. But I do have it in my catch-up list. That just helps me stay caught up with creators a little bit and help spread around at least a few watch minutes, if not hours, here and there. Let's spin the wheel. We get another channel up here, and we're going to see what's up with Six Bows is back. I just want to see what Corner Clubhouse says on their About page. Place to chat about all things cultural, food, travel, and mental health, and to make friendships with live streams. Also help others grow their channels. So that's wonderful to see. You'll probably see more friends and family members when you get over there, and all three types of content then with shorts, videos, streams, and 332 subscribers. We'd love to push Corner Clubhouse towards the 400 that they're thinking about. Six Bows is back, is coming up right now. We'll see what they've got going on. I'm going to get Timmy Ray the King onto our wheel. Pardon me. Six Bows is back, is up right now with 429 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. We'd love to see them get to that 500 that we'll see their community tab pop up. Putt Putt King, let me get you onto the wheel. And then Palettes, Pouts, Perfumes, and Panning. Is Tracy and possibly Phoebe, pardon me. I'm just going to get your channel onto the wheel. They happen to be a member. We always put members on the wheel as soon as we see them in the chat. Six Bows is back is somebody that I'm still getting to know. They've actually been with Tuberchat many times before, but I'm just going to take your taking a walk with a quick chat and see what we're going to learn from that. I'm going to put that in my catch-up list. That will help me to stay get caught up with you. They've got shorts and videos and obviously streams here, even though that one was a short one. And when we look at their About page, we see that they want to cook, shop, and take care of a gazillion everyday duties, which is very cool. Hopefully everybody will enjoy the variety that you see when we get over there. Palettes, Pouts, Perfumes, and Panning is dropping a super chat on us, so for that reason we're going to look at that channel right this moment, and then we will get back to spinning our wheel. Palettes, Pouts, Perfumes, and Panning has done that many times before. This channel is run by Tracy and Phoebe, and hopefully everybody will enjoy what they bring us, which is more beauty products than anything else. A lot of product reviews, unboxings, get ready with me type looks. Sometimes they bring us a list of things that we might enjoy in an order that they have enjoyed themselves. And then all three types of content on this channel as well, including shorts, videos, and live streams. I'm just going to take the latest video. This is Phoebe. I'm going to add this into my catch-up list. That will help me to get caught up a little bit. They've got 237 subscribers right now. We'd love to push them a little bit farther towards the 300 they're going to be thinking about. Let me get 12 Stones Ranch onto our wheel. I'm going to spin. And see what they've got going on. Thank you again, Palettes, Pouts, Perfumes, and Panning, for another super chat. I really do appreciate that. They've done that countless times. Carp's Homestead is coming up right now. We'll see what this channel's got going on for us today. 149 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 200 that they're thinking about. And then I'm just going to look at their videos page. We haven't had them up on the screen many times before either. I'm going to take your channel update video. Actually, you know what? I'm not. I'm going to take a longer video. I'm going to take this skirt steak beef jerky. I'm going to add this into my catch-up list. They just put that up, actually. We're probably right when Tuberchat was starting. I'm going to use that video just to catch up, learn about the content a little bit farther. And this is the second time they've had a YouTube channel. This one's focusing on the farm. They raise cattle, pigs, sheep, and a few pet chickens. In South Carolina, they do as much gardening as they can, along with hunting and fishing. So hopefully everybody will enjoy what we're going to obviously learn from this channel, as well as be entertained and inspired by. If anybody in the house would like to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. 12 Stones Ranch is coming up right now. We'll see what they have got going on for us. They're fairly new to Tuberchat with 244 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 300 that they're thinking about. I'm just going to take this water disaster, and their title was threatened. I'm going to grab this video. I'm going to put it in my catch-up list. That will help me just get to know the channel a little bit better. Every day when I put channels on the screen, it helps me get to know the channels over weeks and months as I get to know the content by watching videos and streams. And then by connecting with creators on the outside social networks, I can do a better job of promoting by changing up the stories that I tell. They get a little more in-depth as time goes on. Anybody can reach out to me anytime. It's Instagram is where I am all the time, Facebook most of the time, Twitter some of the time. Tori's Brain Games, good to see you in the house. And Carp's Homestead, my pleasure having your channel up. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to 12 Stones Ranch. Like I said, they've been fairly new to Tuberchat, just being here a couple of times so far, but we're looking forward to getting to know what they got going on their channel. Northeast Lincolnshire Train Spotting Hub, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Woman Outdoors is coming up next. We'll see what they've got going on. Woman Outdoors comes to us from Pennsylvania, and they bring us all kinds of outdoor activities, including camping, cooking, fishing, bushcraft, as well as they are a collector of different types of knives, and they can educate us when it comes to that. Woman Outdoors brings us all sorts of outdoor activities, and what I've enjoyed about this channel so far is the fact that they're able to bring us all 4 seasons. So while they engage in the outdoor activities like camping, cooking, fishing, and these different things, they have to deal with the different elements. So we get to see snow, we get to see rain, we get to see heat, we get to see cold, and all the different places that they're going to take us. All 3 types of videos on this channel, including shorts, videos, and live streams. I caught them for a live stream yesterday, and hopefully everybody everybody will enjoy connecting with them. A lot of support coming into them on these live streams as well. They're building up quite a reputation as a supporter, and it's not going to be long before they're going to have 900 subscribers and be officially on the road to 1K. Pardon me, Tori's Brain Games, thank you for a super chat. He's done that countless times. I'm going to put that channel up right away for that reason. And there we go. Battissimo's finicky today. Sometimes it drops the link, sometimes it doesn't. You have to be very careful about the promises that you make on your channel to people, right? I take care to never promise anybody that their link will be dropped if they give a super chat, because it doesn't happen every single time. I can't control the robots, unfortunately, but more often than not it works. Luckily it's there. But Tori's Brain Games, like I said, has done that many times before. Hopefully everybody will enjoy the content on this channel. What you'll find more than anything else are live streams, but this creator also brings us videos, and they bring games that are literally made to challenge the mind, but it's a lot of fun to get into the chat and participate and see other creators so engaged in these types of games. It's a very unique channel. As a matter of fact, we have a lot of creators that do a lot of game live streams or Q&As or quizzes and things like that, but Tori's Brain Games is definitely unique, so hopefully everybody will enjoy that. I'm just going to set the notification for the live stream that you've got set for Monday, and then hopefully I'll make that. I might actually be able to catch that. I run a tight schedule on Mondays, but I might be able to be in front of a computer while you're on. Let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here and see what is going on with Garden State Gardener. That's Joe. He has built up an incredible reputation, both as an entertaining and dynamic creator, as well as an advocate for helping others grow. He has shown extreme generosity here in Tuberchat and in the YouTube streets, doing 2 shout-out videos for Tuberchat that I know of. He's constantly doing all kinds of different things to help others gain exposure and grow their channels. They've got one here for checking out Freehandling Made AU, which is a friend of Tuberchat. Rambling with the Brums, he's connected with a few times. We also see Jesse from Lazy Days Ahead up on that panel. I'm just going to take your latest video, a flash flood alert in Jackson, New Jersey. I'm going to put that in my catch-up list. But Garden State Gardener's posting frequently, sometimes multiple times a day. They're fully monetized, lots of ways to support them, including super chats and memberships. And they have a really wild live stream that goes on every Sunday called Sunday Fun Day. I'm not sure if they're doing the one this week because I don't see a registration video here. But more often than not, you'll find a live stream every Sunday on this channel where there could be even 100 people watching. It is really, really quick, fast, and action-packed. So almost 1,800 subscribers for Garden State Gardener, and like I said, Joe's been an extremely generous creator here in the Tuberchat family and outside. Next up is Putt Putt King, and I'm going to start dropping a link for Kristen Walton's premiere that's coming up in another 15 minutes or so. Now, I'm going to leave this live stream running right up until the moment that that premiere begins so that we can clean up our connections here. But you will be welcome to meet more friends and family members the same way we are right now when you're in her live chat. And Putt Putt King is here with some more game nights. Family Feud is what we're talking about more than anything else. I'm going to take a shorter live stream replay here to catch up with, but I'm just going to put that in my catch-up list. That'll give you a few minutes of watch time. They've got almost 2,400 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards that milestone right now. And I'm just going to look in my other window here while I get the link for Kristen Walton's premiered, and I add a couple of names onto our wheel from our chat list. And then thank you so much, Timmy Ray the King, Polly 180 Animation Studios. It's good to see you in the house as well. If there's anybody who's been here for a while that hasn't been on the wheel or the screen, just please say anything at all in the chat, and I will add people in order. We've got a chance to probably see another 10 channels. I will move pretty quickly through the last several, and then, like I said, we've got a raid to do. I'm getting the link for that also. Sam's Vlogs Trains and More is in the house. Good to see you here. He's here as a member and a moderator. KCT for Real is brand new to Tuberchat. We're just looking at this channel for the second time. Oh, forgive me. I said I was going to go through my watch later list, and I haven't yet, but I'll show you. When I go to my watch later list, I just didn't do it yesterday, but I've got KCT for Real right there in a video that I will go through in the next 24 hours, and then I will make sure that that is how we connect. In the meantime, I'm just going to hit the subscribe and turn the bell on. I usually don't, but I will right this second. And then I'm just going to take your latest video, that is expectations of a Canadian lifestyle, I think, right? And we're going to add that into my catch-up list, and that will give me another video to watch while I'm getting to know this creator who's fairly new to Tuberchat. When we look at their About section, we're talking about lifestyle vlogs, relationship, and entertainment content. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that. We'd love to push her a little bit farther towards the 200 that she's thinking about. Gypsy of Fortune, good to see you here. Ace Flaw 1, good to see you in the house. Sam's Vlogs Trains and More is on the wheel now, and Let Me Spin, we'll get another channel up here. I'm overdue for dropping our link, so I'll get that done right this second. I'm going to pin it as well so that everybody can get to it easily. You can head over there anytime you'd like, because it is a premiere and the live chat will already be running, but we will go and raid that together in another 10 minutes or so. And again, I'll leave this live stream running right up until the moment that that premiere starts, so that we can clean up our connections here if you want to before we go over there. She'll have a lot of friends you can meet over in her live chat as well. Old AF Reviewers is here. I think this is the first time we're having this channel on the screen. Gypsy of Fortune is here for the first time, so hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody will be willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Old AF Reviewers, I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but what I'm going to do is take one of your videos, this 15-minute one, I'm going to add this into my watch later list, and then like I said, I will be able to go through my watch later list in the next 24 hours. I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, turn your notification bell on, as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick, and then hopefully you're subscribed to Tuberchat as well and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Sam's Vlogs Trains and More is coming up right now, and Duval City Girl Gardner is in the house. Good to see you in the house as well. Sam's Vlogs Trains and More. Really sloppy spelling there, but it should come up. Sam's Vlogs Trains and More. And then with almost 1,600 subscribers, we see that Sam is here as a member and a moderator. He's been here as a dear friend to me for a very long time. All of our moderators are dear friends of each other. They all have channels of their own. They all do different things, but they will all allow and encourage you to meet more friends and family members the same way they do here when you're in their premieres or live streams. Now, Sam has a lot of train videos on his channel, as you would expect. Some of those can be just a simple look around, both with trains or stations. Sometimes he's taking a trip, and sometimes he's giving us tips for our own train travels. Sam's Vlogs Trains and More also brings us a lot of vlogs, so we get a great look at the creator behind the channel, as well as a lot of live streaming. Sometimes you'll find a product review or an unboxing mixed in the variety here as well. His live streams can include game nights, Q&As, or a simple chat and update. And hopefully everybody will enjoy the variety that you find here. Sam is fully monetized, lots of ways to support him, including super chats and memberships when you get there. And I'm just going to set my notification for the August Q&A live, which is coming up on Monday, a few hours after Tuberchat. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. And I'm behind for adding names to the wheel. I'll do that in a second. Good Times Homestead with Jen and Steve is coming up. Let's see what they've got going on. I'm going to get Ace Flow 1 onto our wheel right now. Maybe I'll take it one at a time. Trina's Motivation, good to see you in the house. Trina's Motivation, have you been here for a while today? I think they were. The order in which I put channels on the wheel is much more about activity in the chat than it is about time spent. So you might be here for 2 hours and still find lots of channels moving on to the wheel ahead of you. That's because they've been a lot more active in the chat. And then thank you, Gypsy of Fortune. And then Good Times Homestead with Jen and Steve is another creator who brings fun everywhere that they go. They support on all of my channels. And one of the things they do is hang out with us, which I really appreciate, on our copyright-free music channel. For those of you who haven't seen it already, all the same music that you hear in the background of Tuberchat is available as copyright-free music that you can use in your videos and live streams. We have a separate channel for that, but there's a virtual 24-hour live stream over there. There's link drops. You can meet more friends and family members, and all of that music is available on all the major platforms as well. When we look at Good Times Homestead with Jen and Steve, we see that they moved their family of 5 from California to North Central Arkansas last year. They're country living, food growing, chicken raising, homeschooling, and enjoying God's creation. And they love a lot of different things, including, of course, God, family, gardening, music, taking pics of flowers, but they might be cooking, singing, building stuff for hours, and they get a lot of other family involved in their videos as well, which is really cool to see. And hopefully everybody will enjoy the variety that you find on Good Times Homestead with Jen and Steve. We'd love to push them a little bit farther towards the 400 subscribers that we know they must be thinking about. So Timmy Ray the King is coming up next. We'll see what this creator's got going on for us. They're here in Tuberchat frequently. I'm going to get the link for our premiere from Kristen Welton in another moment. And it's already pinned, so anybody can head over there anytime, but we'll all go and raid together in another 5 minutes. Oh, I missed up the post, but you'll see it there. I mentioned Tuberchat right, and then the link follows it. Timmy Ray the King is here. This creator, I believe, brings us all 3 types of content. I can't for the life of me remember whether Timmy Ray the King does streams or not, or if that's something we keep saying will be an idea for the future. You have to forgive me because I do this with so many channels that I keep going through these same speeches. Eventually I will get it. This is what I like about putting channels on the screen. Over time I get to know the channels better. As weeks and months pass, I get to watch content, either videos or live streams, and I get to know what the channel's all about. And then if I get to know the creators behind the channels, I can do an even better job of promoting you when you're here. You can reach out to me anytime on the other social networks. I'm on Instagram all the time, Facebook most of the time, and Twitter some of the time. So there's Timmy Ray the King with 588 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 600 that they're thinking about. I'm just spinning the wheel. We're going to look at Ace Flaw 1 and see what this creator has got going on their channel. This is Andy. This is a creator that has been with me for probably 2.5 years, and they've been here since the beginning of Tuberchat. It's interesting to see that a creator with over 3,700 subscribers is still coming back after 445 episodes of Tuberchat to grow their channel and meet people the right way. They are here with us almost every day over all this time. And I really do appreciate that friendship and support from Andy. I still remember to this day his very first live stream when I was still young in my small YouTuber journey. I'd already been on YouTube a couple of years, but it's generosity in creators like Andy here and other creators you hear me mention that inspired the idea behind Tuberchat, knowing there's so many generous creators out there willing to support everyone. Let me see what I can do about adding a couple of names onto our wheel. We can probably look at 2 more channels. We'll look at Duval City Girl Gardener. And I think Gypsy of Fortune will be our last channel for today. But we're still, like I said, going to keep this live stream going for a few extra minutes while Kristen Walton's premiere intro begins, and then everybody will be able to clean up their connections here. You'll be able to meet more friends and family members when you get over there. Gypsy of Fortune is coming up right now. They're brand new here in Tuberchat today, so we're looking at them for the first time. I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but what I'm going to do is try to get to your channel here, and then I'm going to take one of your videos. I'm not sure if you have anything longer. Most of these are quite short. I might just have to take the longest one that you have, that I think is 1 minute and 12 seconds. I will add that into my watch later list, but I will also add another couple of older videos into my catch-up list. What that will allow me to do is, after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list, I'll watch that video in full, leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, turn your notification bell on. That should make our connection stick, and then hopefully you're subscribed to Tuberchat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. And then I will run the other 2 videos through my catch-up list in the next 24 hours as well, and that will show YouTube that I cared so much about that content. I went back for a couple more videos, and that should solidify the collection. Duval City Girl Gardener is fairly new to Tuberchat, just being here a couple times now. I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, like I was just saying, so what I'm going to do is dig through your videos. I'm going to take this 15-minute one, I'm going to add this into my watch later list, and the same thing in the next 24 hours. I'll go through my watch later list, I'll watch your video in full, leave you a meaningful, genuine comment, as well as give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn the bell on. Hopefully you've done the same for us, and Trina's Motivation will be the last channel that we look at for today. And thank you everybody for the time that you spent. I really do appreciate every moment that everybody can be here. Please don't forget to give a thumbs up on the way out. Give Kristen Walton a thumbs up on the way in. Your live redirect might be set if you have autoplay on, but we will all go over there and raid. And she's got a premiere for us, and you'll be able to meet more friends and family members while we're over there. Thank you everybody for the time that you spent again, and we will see you with Kristen Walton right now, and we'll be back tomorrow and Monday as we always are. Thanks everyone. Bye-bye.